This week on License to Kill Outdoors, Chase and Floyd try to get Chase's son Carter his first turkey. After that, Chase tries to fill his Indiana tag as well.
This week, we're taking Chase's son Carter on his very first turkey hunt.
Well, we decided we'd wake up late when it was basically daylight already and head out to the blind. And right out of the gate, these birds were fired up. We had one hot right off the roost, and he was making his way right to us.
The way they had set the decoys up, the birds was going to have a rough time seeing them by the way they decided to come in.
Straight out of nowhere, a giant gobbler come running right down the lane from the same exact spot.
Just when we thought it was going to all come together, this big old Tom ran the younger Tom right out of there.
License to Kill Outdoors is brought to you by Tribe Archery. Adventure is waiting. Tribe Archery can get you there. Ripcord, America's favorite arrow rest. Steady Form, shoot with confidence. Kishels, sense for success. Flying Arrow Archery, changing blood trails forever.
Get a steady form and shoot with confidence. So youth season was a bust, but we weren't going to give up on getting Carter his first bird. So the first chance we got once regular season opened, we got him back out in the blind.
Let's do that right there.
We got him all set up, and we knew that there was a good chance that we were going to have some luck there this evening.
We just got set up. We decided we'd come up on the top part of the farm tonight. Got Floyd with us, and we're trying to get Carter his first turkey. This side of the farm hasn't been hunted yet, but it should be good. This is one of the best spots on the farm. We just haven't made it up here yet because there really isn't a bad spot on this farm. But we got a blind set up to where we can see about 80% of this field. We got our hen decoy out. Hopefully if any of the toms come out to the field, they'll see her and come on over and give Carter a shot. Looking forward to a good evening. It's about 5 o'clock, a little before 5. Still got a good 3 hours set, so stick with us. We'll see what happens.
We weren't set up 15 minutes, and I looked to my left, and we had a big old tom step out 15 yards from us.
Unfortunately, this bird was playing hard to get.
As this bird was out in the field strutting around in front of us, we had one fired up behind us that's gobbling his head off. After waiting this bird out, of course a hen had to step out and ruin the whole game plan.
And bam, just like that, we had another tom step out just over across the field. He started rubbernecking and couldn't wait to get across that field away from us.
After about 30 minutes, the bird that was behind us in the woods gobbling finally made his way in. He was about 60 yards and was fired up. We knew this bird was less than 10 yards away because we could hear him spitting and drumming right behind the blind, and he was getting ready to step out.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Big Time Deer Supplement. Attract, develop, grow.
This bird steps out and he's right on top of these guys and he's getting nervous quick.
like we all know, when you get an animal that close in on you, and it being your first time, your emotions can't handle it. So, I mean, him being 5 years old, he just froze up, and we could not talk him into squeezing that trigger.
It sure didn't take Papa Chase long to snatch that youth model 20 gauge up and start making noise.
Oh my God. Give me the gun.
And a swing and a miss. That's my boy.
Well, we called in a bird that's been hammering all night on us. He finally committed. I knew the gig was up. Carter ended up telling me that he didn't want to shoot. I really wanted it to happen for Carter. Not me. I've shot enough turkeys, but...
Man, you talk about a double bummer. Not only could we not talk Carter into squeezing the trigger, but then Chase misses. Now we're headed back to the truck, empty-handed. We're going to starve to death.
Now that I got that miss out of the way, it's time to get back out in the blind and kill something.
Sheesh, it's almost time to leave. Alright guys, finally we got Chase to the blind. He wiped out twice. Scared off a hen turkey with about a 14-inch beard. And he's sweating, starting to stink.
Look at that. Leave me alone.
We're set up. I'm running the camera. Hopefully I hit record for him.
You're in the camera, or are you gonna be the star of the show?
I'm gonna be the star of the show tonight.
Can't get him out of the front of the camera long enough to run the camera.
Are you ready, Chops?
I don't know, but I know if those stupid turkeys come out here tonight and they decide they aren't interested in us, we're going to make them interested in us because we're going to go after them. They're either going to not like us or they're going to get shot in the face. So we'll see what happens. We brought old Tommy the Reaper. We threw him behind the blind. We're not the greatest at this here reaping thing, but we're going to pull it off. It'd be a lot better, though. I'd be a lot happier if they just come to us, because then my fat butt doesn't have to go after them. We had 4 birds out here the other night. I just want one. I'm not that stingy. Stick with us. See what happens.
Floyd plays the tune on the old Catskill, and just like that, old Shorty Small and his girlfriend enters the field.
Hand up, down, and holler.
Is that good?
It looks good. Oh, it's because it's me.
Look at her. She's gonna work right, and then she's gonna go right down there to that other shit. You know?
Floyd nicknamed the Tom with the messed up fan, Shorty Smalls. Old Shorty Smalls has entered the building. He's got his hen. Usually it's a good idea to reap a Tom that has a hen with him, because then, listen to me, it's never worked for me, so I'm just teaching you something I don't know. Here, I'm just going to say, I'm going to start off by saying I have no idea if this is legit or not, but I would think that if a hen was with him, hear me out, that you're bringing a Tom in, it might make him think, yeah, you know.
We saw that happen. Do I need to show you the video
What, the other
of the
night?
Tom coming in? No, the first morning was Carter running. He
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, scratch that idea.
License to Kill Outdoors is brought to you by Plithol Lethal Layering System. Apparel like you've never experienced before. Hooker Deer Drag. Take a hooker to the woods with you. Hunter Safety System. Saving lives is what we do. Grizzly Coolers. For a lifetime. Catskill Mountain Calls. If I wouldn't put it in my turkey vest, I wouldn't put it in yours.
Man, we've got toms coming out of the woodwork on us.
Finally, it looks like they got a couple birds interested in buying what they're selling.
I don't know if I want to shoot that one. I've never said that about a tom.
I laid this bird flat out. Where's Carter at when there's a tom pouncing on my dead bird at 10 yards?
He didn't take that far at all, did he? I don't even know if he can. He flopped like just a second. Another bird to warm up. Probably a 10-inch beard. 2-year-old bird. Or just at an inch spurs. Tom's a tom to me. I just like to shoot stuff in the head and watch him flop. Fortunately, he didn't flop much, but his buddy flopped on him. So. Alright, guys. It's about to rain on us, I think. We got some clouds coming in, so we're going to get out of here. But want to eat good. This one's for Carter. Hopefully it'll encourage him to get back out here and get him a turkey. Had a good time. Licensed Kill Outdoors is on the board again here in Indiana.
Now normally, I wouldn't have shot a tom that just come walking in pecking, but desperate times call for desperate measures, and I was ready to put some turkey jerky in the freezer.
Thanks for watching this week's episode. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to check us out on the web at ltkoutdoors.com and give us a like on Facebook. Thanks, and we'll see you again next week. Same time, same place, right here on Tribe Archery, License to Kill Outdoors.